Daylight. Mobbing on Earth, boy. Showtime. Hey.
D-Mark got that heat.
Curtain call, let the show begin. I know it's hurting y'all the way I'm going in. I need a murder dog covered for the times I was killing shit and y'all ain't know it then. Working hard, long hours in the trap, in my bag like some dope again. It's that blue magic, no Nicky Barnes cut. Niggas know who I'm doper than. Everybody, old nigga, new nigga, only see a challenge in a few niggas. A lot of y'all can wipe the smile off your face on the mob, it ain't none of you niggas. I just put the switch on the new blicker, rapid fire spitting, it's a boost nigga. 2 Street for a lot of you niggas, hard knock life, fighting 2 jigs. Back on my shit again. Endurance, I tire him out like it's Mitchell, and I'm about to put on that shit again. I was trying to be humble, but fuck it, I'm still a man. Don't rap like a kilogram. They finna spin this up top like a ceiling fan. I'm about to pop like a trigger man. From that hustling stock, so I'm all about my dividends. It's showtime. I was trying to get rich in like no time. Underdog with a slow grind. Had to run the shit up to a gold mine. Niggas hated like the whole time. Now they kept the wave like a coastline. Yeah, these bitches fronted like the whole time. Now they front row when it's showtime. Cheering for a nigga, pulling on the nigga. I should pull a Kevin, kick her in the titty. Nah, I'm being petty, baby, I'm just kidding. Going with your move, I ain't even tripping. I ain't pooping back when I was in the kitchen. Had 3 counted, catching what I'm pitching. Montana way, started with the dishes. Out of town played, not a pocket trip. Real G's round me, we don't do the fiction. Niggas rub me wrong, it gon' be some friction. It gon' be a spark, I'ma stand on business. Ain't no favorite op, I can stand them niggas. They gon' lay in dirt, candlelight visuals, face on the shirt. Now you get the picture, Psalm 23. Now you get the scripture, homies ain't gon' fly. They done got religion. I be outside, functioning with killers. Police outside, hunting for the dealer. Bitches mouth wide, hungry for a nigga. I ain't even drop no money on the tigger. True player, I be turned with the ism. Bad bitches know the vibe I be giving. Fuck the haters and the lies they been telling. They'll make the news at noon 10 and 11. Showtime, it's showtime. I was trying to get rich in like no time. Underdog with a slow grind. Had to run the shit up to a gold mine. Niggas hated like the whole time. Now they kept the wave like a coastline. Yeah, these bitches fronted like the whole time. Now they front row when it's showtime. Cheering for a nigga, showtime. I was trying to get rich in like no time. Underdog with a slow grind. Had to run the shit up to a gold mine. Niggas hated like the whole time. Now they kept the wave like a coastline. Yeah, these bitches fronted like the whole time. Now they front row when it's showtime. Cheering for a nigga.
Yeah. Oh, wait. All right. Hold on. Change my. Color thing off a little bit. Hey man, say man, it's your boy DAA, man. Daylight TV. Back at y'all with another Rise and Grind live show. Episode number 33. Morning Money Jane. Today is Wednesday, August the 27th, 2025. And, you know, we got a couple stories, a few stories to get into today. But first, if you're on the YouTube side of things, hit that like and subscribe button, smash that notification bell if you really want content. And we're going to get right into it because we got a lot to do. I got a lot to do right now. So, first story we got United States Coast Guard offloads over 76,000 pounds of illegal drugs. Part of an initiative called Operation Pacific Viper. All right? Yeah, we've been on cartel time all this week. Okay? So on August 26, 2025, the United States Coast Guard offloaded more than 76,000 pounds of illicit drugs at Port Everglades, Florida, after a 2-month-long seizure operation. The offloaded narcotics weighed, the official weight was 76,140 pounds in total, and had an estimated street value of $473 million. It's $500 million. The bulk of the seizure consisted of 61,740 pounds of cocaine and 14,400 pounds of marijuana. The whole resulted from 19 separate interdictions in the international waters in the Eastern Pacific and Caribbean Sea between June 26th and August 18th of this year. During the operation, authorities intercepted 11 vessels and detained 34 suspects, or suspected drug traffickers in total. The drugs were seized in international waters, primarily near Ecuador, Venezuela, and Mexico. Of course, the seizure, named Operation Pacific Viper, was the largest offload in Coast Guard history. The Royal Netherlands Navy also participated, in this. And that's crazy, because we just sat here yesterday. I told y'all, well, first, Monday, I told y'all that El Mayo was gonna take his plea. His lawyer, Frank Perez, said that there was no indication of cooperation in his agreement. He's just taking his on the chin. But the Seattle shit get busted. That's sing-along, right? We don't know where these drugs came from, but let's just assume. Right after El Mayo pleads out, the Seattle group get busted. And now we got the largest seizure in Coast Guard. Hey, man. But it's crazy that all might sound to everybody. Probably 150,000 pounds of shit that got through. Like, sometimes, if not all the time, they actually send the load off or whatever that has a chance of getting pinned. And the idea is that you do something significant enough where it takes up enough time to, like to where it occupies a large amount of, personnel. And then you can just kind of move your other shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, that's crazy. Damn sure crazy. Let it do, man. Let it do. I know, like, there's about to be a drought somewhere, and somebody gonna get clipped for that shit. Like, and then I wonder, cause they still gotta test all that shit. Like, they still gotta run through a whole, thing. But I'm wondering if they haven't done that already. But like sometimes, bro, like I seen a case with a DEA agent that did this shit. He was stealing dope out of evidence, right? And what he was doing was he would put enough drugs like in the package, which is mostly cut, because they know that, like, when they test it, okay, it's gonna come back with traces of cocaine. It's cocaine. That's how that shit, you know what I mean, like, work. But that's the seizure, and that's the crew that found that shit. I wonder if anybody took a little bit of that weed. Somebody took a brick or something. Ain't nobody that fucking honest, bro. It might have been 100 pounds, 100,000 pounds. You know? But yeah, let me know what y'all think about all this cartel shit, man. You think it's all interconnected? Who do you think is telling? Do you think, like, Chapo's sons who are already, like, in custody and, you know, they just brought all their relatives over there? El Mayo just copped out. You know, his son is supposedly in the witness protection program or not, but, like, you know, he was working and might still be working, so who knows, you know what I mean? Hit that like and subscribe button for me or whatever if you put up in here. Gonna bring a little local to the home front, New York City. Four separate BRONX shootings in 7 hours. All right? It's crazy. So you got Anthony Avenue, that's like Tremont. Adam Blaze, where the fuck is Adam? Might be like Soundview, maybe. And Ryan. No, one of these shits is in like Belmont section or whatever. But whatever. Alright. You don't see the map. Right? So at least 4 separate shooting incidents occurred in the Bronx on Tuesday, August 26, 2025, leaving 2 men dead and 2 others injured. Police have noted that there is no indication that the shootings are related. All motives are under investigation and no arrests have been made as of today, August 27th. Shit is crazy, bro. Like, they said that a guy, hold on. So at 8:10 a.m. Tripping, dog. Tripping. So it says, what the fuck did I just do? Boy, what the fuck? Man, I just did some dumb shit. What the fuck? shit. Boy, what the fuck I just did? Oh. Oh. Whoa. God damn it. God damn it. I hope y'all know whatever that a lot of these YouTubers or whatever and shit, you know, they have they got staff to like make sure all of this shit is in pocket. Not me though. So basically the first incident fuck up. Don't worry about it. Get this shit. Oh shit. Okay. All right. Let's get back to it. Let me revamp myself. So 4 separate shootings in the Bronx in 7 hours. All right. Now, the first shooting happened around 8:10 p.m. in the Tremont section, where a 32-year-old man identified by police as Clay Santo was fatally shot in the back in front of 1853 Anthony Avenue. I knew that was Tremont. He was taken to St. Barnabas Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. The NYPD released surveillance video of a suspect described as a man around 50 years old. Last seen wearing black hoodie, black pants, and blue sneakers. 50 on a 32-year-old. The only thing I could think in situations like that I've seen is the 32-year-old did something to someone that was in his age group, because in the world we live in, 50 is old enough to be somebody's parent that's 32. Only got to be 18 when you have. Feel me? Rest in peace to that guy. You know? At 1:11 p.m. In Soundview, A 34-year-old man identified as Kelvin Mosquia was fatally shot in the torso near 710 Crows Avenue, Croes. In the Stackwin houses developed. Oh, damn. Okay. Now, he was transported to Jacoby Medical Center where he was pronounced dead. Police are searching for 2 male suspects who fled the scene on foot. Now, just a little over an hour, like hour and 26 minutes later, in West Farms, a 31-year-old Amazon delivery driver who was not the intended target was caught in the crossfire of a shootout between 2 individuals. The driver was shot in the ankle while sitting in his van near East Tremont. Yeah, I knew Bryan Avenue. I knew one of them shit was like, both of them was in there. But okay. Then that's East Tremont. The victim was taken to St. Barnabas Hospital. Damn, like they just had a full day that day. That's the second one they had rolled in. Barnabas Hospital in stable condition. The perpetrators fled the scene with one described as wearing all black. Now, let's see if that was... Okay, so less than, well, yeah, about less than an hour later, Belmont, Texas, a 26-year-old man was shot multiple times in the leg near 2216 Adams Place between East 182nd and East 183rd. If you know, you know. The victim was taken to St. Barnabas Hospital. I know them motherfuckers had to be looking like, well, nah, it's the Bronx. They used to that shit. The victim was taken to St. Barnabas Hospital in stable condition. The suspect who fled the scene was last seen wearing a green hoodie and gray sweatpants. Guess he must not have got the memo or whatever about all black. But god damn. So Jacoby got one. St. Barnabas had a busy day. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the good people at St. Barnabas. I used to go and see somebody not far from St. Barnabas, like right on 183rd and Backgate, actually. You know, if you're watching, you know what's up. Yeah. So that's that. That shit. The Bronx or whatever is on fire. You know, they had some shit going on not long ago at like a basketball game or something like that or whatever. But I think that was like also Westchester County or something like that. If you're in the Bronx, stay dangerous so you can be safe. You dig? In entertainment news, we got rapper T Hood. Death was ruled a homicide. And Kai Frost, the son of Kirk and Mimi, Kirk and Rashida Frost, Love and Hip Hop, is listed as the shooter. Right? So the murder of rapper T Hood, also known as Tevin Hood, occurred on August 8th, 2025 during a domestic dispute at his home near Snellville, Georgia. Place I know well. Mom had a spot in Snellville. And then I end up staying Douglasville. You know what I'm saying? It's all like scenic highway shit, y'all know. The primary suspect, Kai Frost, the brother of T Hood's girlfriend, and the case is being investigated as a possible self-defense shooting. Now, like I said, the victim is T Hood. He was 33. Kai Frost is 24. And I told you he's the son of the Love and Hip Hop couple, Kurt and Rashida. And also the brother of Kelsey Frost, who was T Hood's girlfriend. And I'm guessing that's who the domestic dispute was about. Because Gwinnett County police responded to a domestic disturbance at Hood's house on Lee Road, it said. The police report named Kai the shooter, and the Gwinnett County medical examiner had ruled Hood's death a homicide and found that he was shot multiple times, including in the back, abdomen, and buttocks, and legs. But Hood was transported to a local hospital where he was pronounced dead. Police report that the shooting was preceded by a domestic dispute involving Hood and an injured woman. So I'm guessing they found her, with some form of injury, substantial or whatever. Who was believed to be his girlfriend, Kelsey Frost. Yeah, we got at that. And in a video from earlier in the year, they're saying that Hood was seen allegedly physically assaulting her. So apparently he has a history of, putting his hands on Shorty. Right? Now, although Hood was shot in the back, police are investigating the incident still as a self-defense shooting, according to law enforcement. Kai Frost entered the apartment during the altercation and later fired the fatal shots. Frost remained at the scene and has been cooperating with the police. So I guess he, like, if he would have popped in there and fled, it just looked crazy, right? So he basically popped old boy, stayed there with his sister, who apparently they're saying was beat up, and waited for the police to come, and then told them, what happened. Kelsey Frost, T Hood's girlfriend, posted a tribute to him on social media and had denied rumors that she had her brother kill the rapper. Hood's mother told TMZ that T Hood was the victim and hired an attorney to uncover the fact of the shooting. The family has accused the police of not doing enough to hold the killer accountable. And as of August 27, Kai has not been charged with this shit. So, I don't know, Georgia's tricky, bro, because it got stand your ground, it got rules where if you're defending yourself or someone else, you're shooting. My thing about it is, you come in, I don't know if your sister called you for you to come over there, and then the shit already is escalating, and when you got there, go inside, and, he doing the poop, poop, pop, pop, pop on old girl, and you up your pistol and just go with your move. Now, if she called you before or whatever, and you went over there with the gun, I'm wondering if you knew something about T Hood that if Lil Kai knew something about T Hood that let him know, I can't fight this nigga one-on-one. I'ma bring strap. The other thing about it is, where's your daddy at? You dig? But just to go in there, I don't know, bro. I guess because I don't know how to fight, so my first instinct is not to run and get a weapon or whatever and shit for me. Unless I just know that that nigga got a tenacity for shooting people. And I ain't fighting that nigga. You feel me? But you know, I mean, clearly they're investigating or whatever. The dude is cooperating with the police. You know, ain't no snitching shit there. So chill, internet streets. You know, the guy's dead and you're the only motherfucker alive. So you're pretty much just cooperating, letting them know, like, you know what I mean, what happened. So you gotta relax. But R.I.P. T Hood, and good luck to Kai Frost. You know, I never before today or whatever and shit. That nigga could have walked past me in the mall of Georgia. I would have known shit. You know what I mean? On the subject of rap cases, man. We got YELLA BEEZY. Murder for hire trial date set for the killing of Mo 3. Long live Mo 3. So Dallas rapper YELLA BEEZY is facing a capital murder charge, or capital murder for hire charge. You know what I mean? As y'all all know. And the trial is scheduled for February of 2026. Don't have the actual date of it. Where he's accused of orchestrating the 2020 murder of fellow rapper Mo 3. So in March of 2025, you know, Dallas County grand jury indicted YELLA BEEZY, whose legal name is Marquise DeAndre Conway, for capital murder with remuneration. Even said that shit right. The murder for hire, the prosecutors alleged that YELLA BEEZY hired a hitman named Kewan Dontrell White to kill Mo 3, real name Melvin Noble, and offered him payment for the crime. The incident is supported by, well, the indictment is supported by evidence that allegedly links YELLA BEEZY to the murder, including a $40,000 cash withdrawal that was made just days after the killing. The plot was allegedly motivated by a feud between the two rappers. You know what I mean? And for those of y'all who know, the shit really started off with Roy Lee, I believe, going back and forth with YELLA BEEZY or whatever and shit, saying that he wasn't from Oak Cliff, you know, and all of this or whatever, right? In November of 2020, Mo 3 was shot and killed on Interstate 35 in Dallas. He was chased on foot by the dude Kewan, well, you know, allegedly the dude Kewan. I don't know how they carrying that shit. Like, he still got a trial, I think, coming. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we've all seen the footage, you know what I'm saying, of how that went down. It seemed like Mo 3 was trying to get it done and couldn't, you know, get on it. YELLA BEEZY has pleaded not guilty to the charges, and his bond was reduced from $2 million to $750,000, and he was released from jail, you know, that same month in March, and placed on house arrest with electronic monitor. And y'all could actually go and look at the recap or whatever I did on that. You know what I'm saying? I'll put the link down bottom. You know what I'm saying? And me reacting to that. His grandma had took the stand. And I made a big ass joke or whatever about how this nigga's on trial for some violent shit. And you sat here and said, when it comes to his little boys, his sons, he's the Joe Jackson of Pee-wee football. Like, bruh, he already on trial for spanking shit. or getting something spanked. Relax. You know what I'm saying? Yella BEEZY is represented by attorneys Toby Shock and John Guscio, whatever, who maintain their client's innocence. Of course you do. The alleged hitman Keywan Dontrell White and another individual, Devin Maurice Brown, were also indicted for murder in connection with Mo3's death and have their own trial dates coming up. If convicted of capital murder in Texas, this nigga is definitely looking at life. But they kill people in Texas, so he's facing the death penalty too. Like, this shit is real. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the Yella BEEZY and Mo3 thing, like, where most of these rap beefs, I don't have a pick because I don't have a favorite. Like, I don't really listen to anyone's music in particular. But I actually fuck with Mo3. You know what I'm saying? So long live 3. Yella BEEZY, no comment. I'll wait. Rap game is really the new drug game. New merch on the way. Remember I said it. While we're on the subject of rappers and trials, we got Real Boston Richie to be retried for conspiracy following a mistrial. Shit. What up? Shout out to everybody that pulled up. ATL Plus. You know, if you need your car detailed, man, you know where to go. Holler at my people. You heard me? I should start doing commercials for everybody or whatever I know that got like a, got a business. Hell yeah. Do like little ads in between. Maybe I started off or whatever for the freebie. And then, since we still building this bitch, thing. Southwest Capo, what up? So, yeah, like I was saying though, Real Boston Richie, real name Jalen Foster, has faced several federal. Who the fuck is calling me, man? Shit. Hold on. What the fuck? Yo, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but my internet is tripping the fuck out, bro. What? Yo, I'm about to end this shit, yo. If I figure out the fuck how. Yeah. Yo, I gotta end this shit, y'all. I don't know what the fuck is going on with my internet. Fucking goofball. But we'll finish this show tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really like pissed now. Would be somebody call my fucking phone and then anyway, yo, I'm out, y'all. Hit that like and subscribe button, smash that notification bell or whatever if you really mobbing with the content, my bad or whatever and shit. And fuck who called me. You understand what I'm saying? For real, for real. I might put their ass on blast or whatever later. Then you do my whole fucking coordination off. Funky ass. Bye.